This is probably the moment we've all been waiting for with Core Keeper. The next big update essentially is coming out, I think it's tomorrow. I don't know exactly when the release is, but we're about to experience some pretty cool stuff. Now, I haven't had a chance to playtest this as I've been a little bit too busy to do so, but I'm super pumped to kind of put this out there so everybody can kind of see what to expect. Now, of course, there's a lot of content out there regarding the new update, and tomorrow there'll be even more. So get ready and let's read this together for the first time. I'm pretty excited to kind of read through this because I have no idea what to expect. And I like doing this sort of thing because it kind of gives me a little bit of hype while you guys are reading it too. So here we go. I haven't read anything. I just know the title. It's called Bags and Blasts. So I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of update with like mining or maybe like some bombs or something. Let's read it. New boss, Nimreza, whatever, Queen of the Burrowed Sands, found in the desert of Beginnings biome. Okay, so we know where the desert is because we've went there before. New cicada enemies added in Azios Wilderness and Nimreza's dungeon. Cool, cicadas are always awesome. A little probably annoying. Maybe I wonder what they'll sound like, honestly. New enemy variation of the bomb scarab found in Nimreza's dungeons. New sub biome oasis found in the deserts of the So like a sub biome, probably just like some sort of miniature area that has like a bunch of treasure. New cattle Drombles roam in the oasis and eat crops to produce blasting dung. Sweet. A total of over 35 new pieces of equipment, including armor, accessories, and weapons. Now, this is pretty cool. Oops. This is pretty sweet because I've always wanted to see more weapons and stuff get added, and here we go. We have a ton of them, and now this looks like is a generic version of it, meaning that we might see some just, I don't know. I'm going to start a whole new world, though. That's all I can say. Added 4 new bombs. Mouse bomb. Okay. Blunder bomb. Blasting dung. I wonder if we use that for making these. Proximity bomb. That is really cool. Okay. And void bomb. I'm guessing the proximity bomb, if you guys remember proximity mines just in general from like certain games, you walk near them, they explode. So that's pretty much probably what it's going to be. Added a new type of explosion. Explosive throwable consumables, grenades. Grenade, stun grenade, fire grenade, poison grenade, and charm grenade. The charm grenade sounds pretty interesting. I wonder if you can have like enemies fight for you. The grenades are the grenades are interesting. Probably a little dangerous, I would say. I don't know. I'll have to test those out. Added in an explosive skill tree with 8 new skills. Sweet. New inventory management features that can come into different sizes. Pouches, ores, and blocks. Pouch. What? New inventory management feature that can come in different sizes. Pouches. Ores and blocks pouch. Seeds and crops pouch. Fish pouch. Valuables pouch. Okay, so I wonder that this, I don't know what this is all about, but that should be interesting. Mage and Warlock playstyles have been expanded with new features as part of our ongoing improvements, with more to come in future updates. New pet, Arcane Symbiote. New multi-purpose weapon, Corrupted Meteor Staff. Sweet. New offhand, Minion Detonator. Okay. Minions have been added, or have been made more aggressive. They will now actively pursue and attack enemies. Sweet. New armor set, Desert Guardian armor, Lily Pad armor set, Blast armor set, and Tassel armor set. New seed placement tool, Garden Trowel. Added a content tab, the world info menu. In this menu, players can opt into adding new content to their existing worlds created 1.0 or later, even if doing so may override already explored. This is an example of include new boss dungeons that appear in existing biomes, worlds that don't opt. Oh, okay. So if there's an update, you have the option of adding it or not adding it. Okay. New hotbar swapping feature. The hotbar can be swapped to other rows in the inventory by clicking the new arrows on the... Okay, that's pretty sweet. Quick stack to all nearby chests have been added as a button to players' inventory. A shortcut can be used to quick stack items to all nearby chests. UI is closed to... Wow, come on. Quick stack to all nearby chests has been added as a button to the player's inventory UI. A shortcut can be used as quick stack. This is crazy because this removes the ability of having to or needing anything to do with like auto sorting. That's pretty sweet. New inventory type item locking feature. Items in the player's inventory can be locked by using the new lock button in the player's inventory. This is really good. I like that a lot. New workbenches, laboratory table, craftable in the Galaxite workbench, pouch workbench, offering the bearded merchant. New biome-specific explosive wall variations, 2 new paintable decorations, tapestry, and banners. 5 new achievements. Others added support for the in-game Asian language input. Reworked the world info menu to use a tabbed layer instead of having a world generation parameters, because this is just additional stuff. Added in-game hints. Lowered visual rarity of secondary scanners. Added a fallback missing icon in the inventory. Dedicated server files. Let me see if there's anything important here. Added blah blah blah. What dedicated servers? Nope. Added scroll bars to the scrollable pages. All settings menus now automatically become scrollable. Updated loot sprites. Okay, audio, lowered the volume of the ambient sounds. Game balance, lowered the price of slime boss scanners. Okay. Slightly increased the loot drop. Okay, performance, worlds, blah, 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 bug fixes, and a ton of bug fixes. Okay, overall, this is pretty cool. This is nice because there's lots of new things added with just, you know, a pretty major update all in all. I mean, I have to experience it before I can really comment on it. But new bosses, new weapons, new items, new pouches, which is pretty sweet. I like the idea of adding grenades. I'm curious what that looks like. I like the auto stacking. That's really cool. I like that a lot, actually. That's really, 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 really nice. So anyways, go up there tomorrow, experience the 1.1 Bags and Blasts update. Hopefully everybody gets to play this together. I'm going to try to stream it if I can, but we will see how that goes. Thanks again for watching my YouTube video explaining the 1.1 major update coming to Core Keeper. Go out there, have a fun time. I'll see you later on.